Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and I think I was saying I wanted to try the Rick Diaz with the Shrapnel Bazooka in my in the video demo gave me, and I am doing exactly that here. I think I've done this before. I put it in the colors of the Rick Diaz on the cover of Volume 8 of École du Ciel, which is a Gundam manga that was never finished by Haruhiko Mikimoto, the character designer for Gundam 0080 and Macross. It is not related to either of those things directly, but you know. But I always like that color design. It's not that far off from Noisy Fairy colors. It's similar but not matching. The white has a little bit of a like lavender cast, but not a lot, and the purple is darker than the Noisy Fairy color schemes. So that's what I wound up with. And yeah, as you can see from that hit I just landed, the Shrapnel Bazooka does very, very well. So yeah, I am definitely not unhappy with it. Just gonna grab that person with the beam pistol, and yeah. So probably run this near the other end of the week. I am currently building up a banking episodes as we speak for my trip to go visit Bandai HQ, which I'm leaving, well, functionally on my sleeping schedule, I'm leaving Monday night, but I'm leaving Tuesday morning. So I'm just going to stay up Monday night because there's not a chance I get to bed and then get back up in a timely manner. So I will probably just, sleep on the plane and kill my neck. But, I'll live. Let's see. Was hoping to get that person before I died, but just not quite enough damage. As with all the shrapnel weapons, it's all in how many of the pellets hit, and that was just not quite enough. So we'll try that again when I get back up, or I'll get an assist when somebody goes by, hopefully. But yeah, like I said, this went fairly well. The newly buffed Rick Diaz really does well, and the Shrapnel Bazooka does a good job for it. Clay Bazooka might still be better. Somebody brought up in my comments that it is seen a couple of times in Zeta Gundam, just like, in First Gundam you see a Jim with a Gundam beam rifle a few times. You see apparently a couple of instances of Rick Diaz using the Galbaldi Beta beam rifle, which makes sense. It's a fairly old design by the time Zeta starts. It is it is the Galbaldi Alpha's beam rifle is what it is, which still a slightly modified Gelgug beam rifle all around. So yeah, no good reason that the Rick Diaz, being a Zeonic inspired design, wouldn't have access to it. But yeah, that's I would not mind seeing that in the game, and you never know if enough people bring it up, if screenshots of the Rick Diaz with the beam rifle start, making their way around social media, stranger things have happened. Because, yeah, I like how much they, just add things to this game for suits that have been out forever, like the Game Malk this month with its mother funnel traps that it sets, basically. You can plant them in a location, and you can and they will attack anything that comes close. So yeah, that is they keep adding things to give suits everything they should have. One day we'll see the Rigazi and the new Gundam get their dummy balloons. I really want that. I think the Jagan should have them too. But yeah, I want more dummy balloons. The only one we have is the Super Gundam's rocks, and I just want to see some of the other models in the game, because there are a couple. There's one that the Rigazi uses, and one that the new Gundam uses, I believe. So yeah, there's some like full body dummy balloons out there, and then you could give for example the Zakukai the ability to just plant Santas. That would be great. But yeah, it's like I said, just still enjoy how they will refine things, correct things, tweak things, even on very old suits. So, still hoping the Jim Sniper ground type gets some upgrades eventually. It's one of the starter suits in the game, and it could use some stuff. But since we don't see 200 Qs anymore, it's not quite as much of a thing. So, okay. And yeah, that I believe that's a Gaza G I'm trying to chase down, which just hit me relatively hard, but I did build this mostly for defense, I believe. So, and I forget if I built it for beam defense or not. I think so, from the minor amounts of damage I'm taking. So, I think I built it for beam and melee is what I did. But I'm holding up relatively well. And yeah, I'm not still not great with skatey suits, but I can definitely, trace a very broad circle around suits like this and keep my Vulcans on them. So that is a worthwhile skill in my opinion. So, it lets you stay on the offensive while keeping a decent distance, and also, if you're lucky, staying out of the way of your allies. But yeah, that 500 a shot from the beam pistol is definitely an improvement. If I'd waited another second, I might have been able to get that full armor striker custom with my tackle, but honestly, I was afraid if I left it too long, it would just tag me. Of course, I used both my tackles, and then that Gym 3 Close Combat tagged me instead, which is definitely the worst outcome because that thing hits hard. But I believe I did build, like I said, beam and melee, I think is what I built for, and I think it helped because I wouldn't be surprised if it would have killed me otherwise. But again, nice thing about Shrapnel bazookas is they do build stun, so you can just fire, in between your allies. Likewise with the beam pistols, that basically, if you're not using the solid shot bazooka, nothing the Rick Diaz has is going, except the birdlime launcher that I keep forgetting to use, is going to stun your allies instantly. So I don't think if you hit allies with the birdlime they get the speed debuff. I've never tested that. I don't know if anyone else has, but I'm pretty sure it's just a stun and that's it. But yeah, right now I've decided that the best thing I can do is hang way back, because we are 3,000, now 2,500 points ahead, and I am, I have 300 health, so I just need to not be in anybody's sights for this round to go well. So I'm actually just going to pull back and repair, because, yeah, they've managed to pull it up a little bit. They're within like 1,900 points of us now, I think. So, yeah, the absolute best thing anybody can do for the team at the moment is not die. Unfortunately, the Dominometus just got grabbed. Our Gym 3 Powered is starting to take some hits, too, so since I have a little bit of health, I'm going to go back out there and see if I can, land some hits and help anybody here at the end. Because, yeah, don't want to die. It's they're within like 150 points now, I think. So, no, 250. But yeah, but we managed to survive and win the match, so that is not bad. And yeah, the only thing I can't do to get the Asuna Elmer Rick Diaz colors on this is on the cover the Rick Diaz's mono eye is red, and they don't let us change mono eye colors. So that's as close as I could get. 77k 5 and 2, not terrible, I don't think. So yeah, Shrapnel Bazooka's decent. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Like I said, probably going to run this towards the far end of the week just so it's not all Rick Diaz all the time. With what I have in stock, it may end up being all Rose and Zulu or all Situation Battle all the time, but I'll probably just try and break it up a little bit.